What's good, everybody? Hello. Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. Welcome on today's market update. Welcome on Crypto Wizards. Firstly, we're gonna start with this. We are usually doing these live streams on a Sunday only for Wizard members. But if you are in our Wizards group, then you probably know that since last Thursday we have a problem with the Discord. There was some mistake made in the backend of our website, which led to kicking over 100 members from our Discord. Most of them were with the active membership inside the Wizards, which is obviously a big deal for us since, firstly, the members with the active memberships are kicked right now, and we are trying to obviously contact them via emails, via DMs. The problem is that you can't contact someone on Discord if he or she is not in your Discord server. So we are trying to do the best to make it okay back again, to get the members into our server back again. But today I decided to do this quick market update about what's happening here on gold chart and BTC USD chart, what we can expect from the next 5 days, since there is a lot of volatility mostly coming on Wednesday. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to start with gold. Before we're going to start, please let me know if everything is running. Yes, I see. Nazdar, no poďme na to. What's good, mate? Yes, here, hello. Ahoy, hey ho, all right. So yeah, everything should be okay. By the way, if you are one of you, or one of the members that lost the access to our Discord, then just use the link below the video. Join back to our server. It should be fine. Last thing, before I'm gonna start showing you my plan with my setup that I actually have right now on the chart, I'm just gonna announce this to the group that we are live. All right. So yeah, this is done. We can start. Let's start on a gold, right? There is one setup that I'm paying attention to, only one setup at the moment. And I'm patiently waiting for the entry rules to be met. Let me explain why I'm looking for this exact setup. The first thing is I'm going to change the color theme to the default right here. Let's start on a 4-hour time frame. Simple TA, what we do here is, as you can see, we are creating this upper range, right? Between 1922, we can say, ish, 22-ish area, to 1940-ish area. Why I'm saying ish? Because you see that you have like a lot of these wicks, right? So it's not the exact point on the chart, but what we can do is this previous resistance that was made right here is now flipping into support. So this is the area that is currently holding the gold chart before any further movement to the downside. The resistance that I'm paying attention to, very simply, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay attention to this range that we have and to its volume levels particularly. So basically, I'm paying attention to the fixed range pull right here. If I'm going to zoom in a little bit, you see that we have the value area high, which is holding price currently for any further move to the upside. Value area low is holding this for any further move to the downside. POC is also local resistance at the moment that we rejected today. So the plan that I have is I'm paying attention to the rotation to the upside right here to the POC, then eventually reclaiming the POC, going to the value area high. Here, the very important part is we need to take out liquidity above these highs, right? Because think about it like this, very simply said, if you go down to 1 hour time frame, let's say that you shorted somewhere over here, right? This was a very good short, by the way, but you could have been looking to the downside back to like 1904, 1905 area. If you're going to short here, the only reasonable stop loss that you have is either here or up there, right? Not really anywhere in between. And I just lost the connection with the mouse. All right, I need to use my MacBook. So yeah, the point is that, let me go back to the gold chart. The point is that there is a lot of liquidity. There is a lot of liquidity sitting above these highs. So I'm going to be looking for a liquidity grab right here, going into the short position from not here, but from up there, around 1936.5. That's where I'm looking to enter. The stop loss is going to be right around 41 or 41.5, something like this. And I'm going to be targeting back to the value area low right here. Something like this. I'm not saying this is going to be the final TP. I may take some profits on the way to the downside, then move my stop loss to the break even. Right now, very hard to tell since the chart is not developed yet. Let's go down to like a 15-minute time frame because we can potentially be changing the trend here. We can potentially be changing the trend to the uptrend if you are a very, very aggressive trader, which honestly on FTMO account, I'm not really. Then you may take the position, you may take a position from this point right here back to the value area high. I'm not a financial advisor. Is this a high probability trade setup? No, it's not. The potential position for you would be after reclaiming the VWAP and then retesting this as a support. Personally, I'm not entering into this position. I'm rather going to wait for breaking through the VWAP, hitting this zone up there, and then taking a short. The first level that's going to be important to lose. I don't know why, but my English today just sucks, but I'm still a little bit stressed out about the Crypto Wizard situation. But the POC is going to be the support number one, all right? So pay attention to the POC. If we're going to get there and we're actually going to get rejection, the POC is the first level that can hold it, where it can bounce. So smart way of how you can protect yourself is you can move your stop loss to the break even. But you can also get stopped out. It's going to do something like this. It's going to bounce from the POC right into your stop loss in a break even. Then it's going to dump. So most likely I'm not going to be moving my stop loss to the break even before hitting TP1, which I'm not sure where the TP1 is going to be yet. Because like I said, the chart is not developed yet. But this is the plan for today on a gold chart. If we go up to like a daily time frame, you see that we haven't really got any nice retracement to the downside. There's a plenty of space for gold to go lower. I would actually be looking for like 1877, like a first area where it can potentially bounce, which is also a 618 and a 66. So this is going to be the first zone on the chart where you should be very, very cautious about taking some shorts. You may take some long out of here. When it can happen? Well, obviously the date is very clear, and it's 1st of February. We have the interest rates decisions, which is going to be at 8 p.m. And then we have the FOMC statement and FOMC meeting also the same day, I believe. We can check this on a Forex Factory. So what you can do is you can simply open your Forex Factory page, side, whatever it is. You can also use the one that we have on our website. So if you're going to open a Forex Factory, go to calendar. I can actually share it to you. Wait. Safari right here. All right. So all you got to do is Forex Factory calendar. Here you have all the important news coming out to the market. So yeah, this is it. Wednesday 1st, we have this is going to be the most important one, the FOMC statement and the federal funds rate, and obviously the FOMC press conference. All of them are in the same time, sorry. The FOMC statement is going to be at 8 p.m. and then we can expect the press conference at 8:30. It may also move with the market a little bit, but the biggest volume, the biggest movement is gonna happen during the 8 p.m. most likely. All right. So yeah, until then, I'm expecting market to be a little bit choppy. I'm not expecting any decisive movement here, and most likely we're gonna keep rotating between these two boxes that I've just marked out on a chart. That's it. That's the plan for a gold chart. All right. So yeah, let's move to the BTC chart, because I think that most of you are actually crypto traders. So let's pay attention to the BTC. On a BTC, we have even more space to go lower, to be honest. I'm just looking if this ended up in a SFP. No, not really. It's a failed auction up there. But yeah, it's going to be daily SFP. Yes, it's SFP on a daily time frame. But yeah, on a BTC chart, if we'll go to the 4-hour time frame, you see that there is just a plenty of room to retest, right? Is this 21,000 area? It's also this area down there, the 17K. Am I bullish here? Honestly, in terms of like a daily time frame, not really. In terms of a weekly time frame, we still have this 29-ish area where I would like to see like a weekly close above this, which obviously we are still very far away. Once we're going to get a weekly close, then we can potentially be looking for some retracement in order to build some positions and then look for move to the upside. On a weekly time frame, obviously we are changing the trend locally, but that's really the only thing that is happening here. As soon as we are still inside like this range, I'm still being cautious. Obviously, I'm out of my shorts. I took profits on the way to the downside. I kept posting about this, but then I got stopped out in a break even on a swing short from 22,400. And now we are just waiting. The plan, the BTC bottom plan that I shared to Wizards probably like 3 months ago is still valid. I'm still paying attention to the same plan, to the same level. I'm patiently waiting. I have a decent amount of liquid cash waiting for me to buy the BTC. So yeah, that's the plan. As soon as we are below this blue box, I'm still remaining like a neutral at the moment. There is not really any big reason why I should feel bullish, since we pumped already. But also on the other hand, this is not a place yet where you're going to be shorting. And let me expand on this, since I have quite clear plan on a BTC chart. So we are starting with this range that we have here, right? If I'm going to extend this to the right side, you see that this is the zone where we keep rotating, right? The POC is the support number 1, which is currently holding the price with a 618 and a 66. So this is the reason why we are getting some bounce out of here. If we're going to analyze the order flow a little bit, which we will, let me show you what happened here. Honestly, this is like a really raw TA on a BTC. I haven't done any like in-depth TA yet today. So this is my first look, but I'm pretty sure that we got the liquidity movement again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then check my last video. I was explaining the exact setup based on liquidity grab. But look at this. Look at the open interest. The open interest is obviously very important with the net shorts in this case. And yeah, this is the thing again. So the important part on the chart is this one, this consolidation zone. A lot of shorts accumulation again. A lot of shorts were building their positions here, which is not really, there is not really any big reason why. We are still rotating inside the value area. We bounced from the value area low. There wasn't any big reason why you should feel extremely bearish. Yes, we got this SFP, but then we also bounced from this value area low, like I said. So a lot of them build the short positions right here between basically 22,700 and 23,200. So that was the first movement. Then we wrecked them, and here is the second one between 22,800, 900. up to 23 what 23 150, something like this. You see how the open interest is increasing right here. Then obviously on the move to the downside it's heavily decreasing, since the net shorts are simply getting stopped out. If you're gonna check the open interest, the move to the upside, actually the first impulse was an open interest decrease, and then the second impulse was supported by some longs, and that's the reason why we are getting this rejection now. So yeah, now we are recting longs. Now obviously shorts are out of the market, longs are out of the market. Now we're just gonna keep rotating again and again and again. Basically we're gonna create something like this most likely to lure people in again and then wreck them again. So the thing that I would like to see is some range between this area on a chart with some net longs increase. So once we're gonna get the net longs increasing, there is a lot of space to go to the downside to kick them out. Obviously same thing with the shorts, but if you'll ask me right now, what's the plan or is there any potential setup on a BTC chart, then I would tell you that no, not really. There is not really any good setup that I see at the moment. The POC, yes, we can bounce from the POC, but we can also go back down to the value area low. So not really any high probability setup. At the moment, it's more likely that we're gonna get some movement to the upside. Do we have a single prince? Yes, we do. Okay. So yeah, we have a single prince to fill between 23,400 and 23,500. So most likely we're gonna revisit this area again today. But yeah, am I long in this? No, not really, to be honest. But the setup, if I would be the setup would look something like this. Yeah, risk and reward 2.1. Like this would be the setup. Once again, not a financial device, only demo accounts, of course. But yeah, that would be the trade that you could be looking for today. But once again, I'm not really actively participating in this move, since I don't think it's a high probability one. I'm already gonna wait for the gold entry to be filled here up there at 1936, 37 area. So yeah, that's it. Do you guys have any type of question about the plan, either on gold, either on BTC? Maybe we can talk a little bit about the FOMC. What can we expect from the FOMC? Well, my bias are clearly to the downside on either gold, either BTC, both of them. I'm simply looking to the downside. We can quickly check Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD keeps rotating in this range. All right. So yeah, it's basically range trading on all of them at the moment, which you may like range trading, you may not like range trading. It's probably one of the easiest approaches you can use, and if you know how to trade them, it's very effective. It's a nice place to be in if you know what you are doing. So yeah, simply on a Euro USD, pay attention if you can actually reclaim the value area high, which is kind of happening right now. I would actually look for move something like this back to the zone up there, back to the green box up there. If we're gonna get acceptance back inside the value area high, then you are immediately looking back to the value area low. that's how you can trade this, and it's very effective. So the plan would be something like this: acceptance back, stop loss, take profit 1.6 risk and reward. Not the best one, but it's a possible setup that can be taken. Do you have a plan for silver too? No, actually I'm not trading silver, so no. The thing is, and I'm saying this all the time, and if you are starting out, I would suggest you to pay attention only to like 2 or 3 pairs max. Actually, I'm trading only basically 2 pairs at the moment. I'm kind of paying attention to the Euro USD, but majority of my trades are taken on gold and BTC USD. Since, I don't know, I feel like you have to be connected with the market. You need to know what's happening here overall. And if you're going to pay attention to, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 pairs, you just can't be. You just can't remember all of them. That's it. That's how it is. So yeah, simply pay attention to the few pairs, and I think that's the smarter way to go. But I'm wondering what's the ticker for a silver, by the way. I've never really been paying attention to the silver. Silver. Like silver, definitely this is not a place in order, or if you are talking about some long term investments, swing trades, I definitely wouldn't be longing up there. I would rather look for the short, which would be after we're gonna break this consolidation zone up there. Obviously, preferably with a retest, but most likely you're not gonna get a retest, and it's gonna be like aggressive move. I would be targeting up there or down there. Sorry. Yeah, this could be a potential plan on a silver. I think on Wednesday we're gonna get a dump on all of the markets, but we'll see. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You need to adapt to the market. Not every single market is the same. Gold acts a little bit different than BTC. Euro USD acts a little bit different than gold. That's just how it is. And you can use the same TA. You can use the same approach. I'm not saying that you can, but you can also, or you need to also adjust your take profits, stop losses, because using TA and simply paying attention to the entry levels is very, very easy, let's be honest. But then setting stop losses, take profits, managing the risk, managing the money, like that's the tricky part, right? So, yeah, it's just not every market is the same, and this is how it is. I'm checking this local consolidation on the gold. Yeah, we are bouncing from the low value area low and the rejection from the value area high. Amazing. But yeah, overall, I think we're gonna get the liquidity grab. And if it's not gonna happen today, it's gonna happen tomorrow. And if it's not gonna happen tomorrow, then we have a Wednesday, and I'm not gonna be trading like the FOMC. Trading FOMC. Firstly, you can be trading FOMC on FTMO. Which, by the way, last week I had a problem with the FTMO. I was in a position on a gold, which was, by the way, shared inside the Wizards, the whole position, but it hit my TP. But during the first 2 minutes of the news release time, and I didn't get filled, and I didn't know about the news. Actually, I forget to check the calendar, but then we got a second touch of the TP levels, so I took the profits a little bit later. But it was quite stressful since we hit the TP, and at the moment I didn't really know what I'm gonna do, because we were quite close to hitting my stop loss back again inside a break even, or in a break even level, and yeah, but I stick to the initial plan, and it played out. But really, if you're a FTMO trader, then don't forget to check the calendar. Sometimes it can happen that you're just gonna like overlook something, and it will lead into losing a position, which is obviously not really the thing that you want to do. Also, I'm sorry that in the last few days, not really a lot of content. I'm not so active as I am usually on YouTube, and also with these streams and everything. But that's because we are building a course for Czech members, which should be launched on Friday. Today I found a new developer for the website, so hopefully that's gonna be okay. The new website should be built, and yeah, everything should be back to normal once we're gonna get the kicked out members back to the Discord. If you are one of them, then obviously I'm very, very sorry, but it doesn't really have to do anything with me. But obviously, like, I'm the one that stands for this, so yeah. Can I see your chart? Random coin. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do the top-down analysis, and obviously it's like sharing my whole strategy, kind of. I usually do like a more in-depth approach to the Wizards, but you need to be the part of the team. But yeah, sometimes I'm gonna do a video about the top-down analysis. Not today, but it's not really complicated. I use like horizontals. I use Fibonacci's. I use simple market structure, and then simply think about it like this: if you are hitting a bigger level, which could be monthly, weekly, whatever it is, then you're expecting bigger reaction than actually from like a daily level, right? So let's say that you have a daily support here, you have a weekly support up there, resistance, and the price keeps rotating in between. So overall, the bias for you should be that you're gonna go lower because you have that weekly resistance that keeps holding the price, if you know what I mean. Is BTC Bobby chart down on TradingView? Is it? Oh yeah, it is actually. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. The Bobby chart is down. Yeah. What about the USDT? It also says no real-time data, but here it shows the movement. Let's take the EXO charts, if it works here. Yeah, no, EXO, it should be fine. Yeah, EXO looks fine. EXO looks fine. TradingView is not, probably. Alright guys, I think that I'm gonna finish the stream, since this was only like a quick update about what's happening here right now. Pay attention to the gold chart, pay attention to the BTC chart. Always use risk management. It's a game of probabilities, so don't forget about this. Thank you for joining me today. And once again, I'm sorry for the problems caused inside the Wizards. We are working on that. So I'm gonna keep texting members after the stream, and hopefully we're gonna fix this issue as soon as possible. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining me today. I'm gonna do more of these live streams, updates, videos once everything settles down a little bit, and we'll be back inside, or we'll be back in a normal mode, or how to say this. All right, yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye.